Coconut. Fire. Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Roberto Guido.
And my name is Marissa Lewis.
And together we are
the Dos Cocos Locos.
And welcome to our podcast.
So our goal with this podcast is to drop as much coconut fire, which is our way of saying life/business knowledge bombs, for creatives that don't necessarily know much about life or business, through conversations with one another as well as with other fellow creatives and dope people.
Our story has a lot of twists and turns, but basically we started by selling coconuts at the beach, and now we have our own photography and videography business. And it's through these conversations that we were able to really learn how to navigate this thing called life. Enjoy. All right, hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Dos Cocos Locos podcast. Today we got Tommy from Tassie.
Tassie,
yes.
Yes.
I already messing up.
All good, all good.
Hey. So Tassie, we're gonna dive into like what it's all about and his brand. But Tommy, something we like to start off all our podcasts with is this question, and then just kind of take it from there.
Sure.
But in one sentence, it can be as long or as short as you want.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you do?
I can kind of put it into like one word.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. You better.
Creator.
There we go.
I'm like a creator of many different things, ranging from t-shirts to tattoo designs to logos to even cocktails.
Oh, all right. Oh, yeah, you're a
Yeah,
bartender.
yeah.
I am a bartender, mixologist.
Yeah.
Hardcore creator.
Yeah. From liquid to cotton.
That's perfect.
Hey,
That's pretty great. So how did you, I know we talked about this a little bit, but I want the rest of the world to know.
Yeah.
How did you get started with this clothing line?
So I back when I went to the University of Tampa, kind of didn't know what exactly I wanted to do in life and kind of felt lost. And me and a couple of my friends, we went to the beach and we were laying down and I kind of saw like a triangle in the sky, as weird as it sounds, the one on my hat. Yeah. And I kind of just kept on envisioning that triangle for some reason and kept on drawing it. And eventually I put it on a shirt. And a couple of my friends were like, "Oh, that's dope. Like, what is that?" I was like, "I don't know. It's like a design I came up with." And people ended up wanting to buy it. So one thing led to another. And now I got all this going on. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about it.
That's epic, man.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
A triangle in the sky.
Yeah.
Like to all of this.
That's right. It's like my little baby now.
That's
The
really cool.
company, yeah.
So when did you get started?
The idea was about 2.5 years ago. I actually started really focusing on it about 1.5 2 years ago.
Okay.
So the very first shirt was probably made 2 years ago.
Dang,
Yeah,
that's wild.
yeah. And I think I have like 8 or 9 now. And season 2, which drops on Friday. This is
Tuesday.
Today's
right
Tuesday.
Now. Like it's in the future though.
yeah.
So it
So
already
this is
dropped.
already dropped and it's
Yes.
awesome and selling out everywhere.
Yes, TassieCap.com.
Yes. Tassie Cap.
First plug.
There we go.
Had
Nice.
to.
Yeah.
So where does Tassie come from?
Tassie is the last 4 letters of my last name. So my full last name is Nastasi. And growing up, my nickname was always Nas. But that name is already taken from the rapper.
True.
So I couldn't really use that. So I decided to use the other half of the name, and that's Tassie. And that's where that came from.
That's cool. And what about Cap?
CAP, that is acronym for my slogan, which is Create Authentic Peace. Those 3 words mean a lot to me individually. Create is probably my favorite word. Authentic is another beautiful word because it means to be real, organic, it comes from you. Mm-hmm. And peace is just like, you gotta be peaceful, be a decent person. And someone actually pointed this out to me, it could be like a clothing piece.
True.
So both ways.
That's creative.
Yeah.
Hey. All right, guys. So just like a little bit of background story on Tommy. So right now we're like chilling in the studio, which is super dope. We got the fan going on right now to cool us down a little bit.
Very hot in here.
Hey, so like, how is it like to like have your own studio to kind of like create your own stuff?
It's amazing. So I'm in this. I live upstairs in the apartment, and I've been here for about 3 months, and the productivity has just been so much more than when I lived on Soho for a couple of different reasons. I'm not going out as much, Soho, and yeah, just to have a space to really work, and my dog doesn't bother me when I'm in here. Even when I bring him down here, he's a lot more chill than if I were to be like working on something in my living room.
Right.
Because he has
it's different.
Yeah, he knows this is a creative environment. So, yeah, it's definitely been amazing, and I'm loving every second of it. But
that's cool. Dreams.
Yeah.
yes, I do have an announcement for Tassi though, if you guys don't mind.
Yes.
In December, we will be moving from Tampa to Brooklyn, New York. So,
Officially.
yes.
That's exciting.
Yes, I'm very excited for that. I think the brand will really blossom with all the other like 3,000 clothing brands in New York City already. So it'll be fun. I think it'll be a great challenge.
That's exciting.
Yeah. I feel like I'm a little too comfortable, and it's time to get uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know? So.
You flourish. You
Yeah.
flourish when you're uncomfortable.
Exactly.
For real.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah. We speak from experience.
Yeah.
We're definitely uncomfortable 90% of the time.
Exactly. Yeah. I was even uncomfortable doing the podcast, but
Yeah.
no excuses, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
dude, straight up.
No
It's just a
excuses.
conversation, man.
Yeah,
That's all.
exactly. It's nothing. It's easy.
Dang.
That's cool.
So what's some advice that you would like to give to probably like the younger viewers out there that kind of like want to start their own clothing brand, or just like their own brand in general?
For sure. I would say even if like you're 20 or younger and you have an idea, just keep growing on it, keep working on it. You never know what could happen. I started this 2 years ago. I'm 25 now, so like when I was 23. I wish I started it when I was 18, 19, 20. But I was kind of too busy thinking that was impossible and doing other things, being distracted. If you have something in mind, I would encourage you to just keep going after it, and eventually it'll be something worth your time.
Yeah.
So for sure.
Just keep going.
Yeah, just keep swimming like Dory.
That's the name of this.
Yeah,
Just keep
that's
swimming.
it. There you go.
That's fun.
Dude, that's wild.
So you're excited about Brooklyn? That's gonna be insane.
For sure, yeah.
You have family up there though. You're
I
fine.
got my mom lives in New York. My family's all over the place. My dad lives in North Carolina. My brother lives in Denver, and my other brother lives in Georgia, and my little sister lives in New York. My mom. But yeah, my cousins live in New York. That's where I grew up. That's where I was raised. So it'll be good. It'll be good. I have a lot of support there.
Right.
So and here I'm kind of by myself.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like I'm the only person in the clothing brand. So a lot of other brands kind of have more people to work with. And I think once I get to New York, I'll kind of have more opportunities to do that. So.
That's right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So exciting.
So like, what's your creative process? Because everybody has like their own like different style or routine on how they do their own thing.
For sure. Well, one, I smoke a lot of weed. I'm not really too scared to say it. It actually helps me with a lot of things. I probably wouldn't be able to work out if I didn't smoke weed, which is weird.
It's like the opposite effect on you.
Yeah. If I'm kind of just sitting on my phone, like it's kind of probably because I'm not high and like I'm just like kind of just looking at what everyone else is doing. But if I smoke a little bit of weed, drink some coffee, then I start being creative, and I'm the one that's putting the stuff out that people are watching. You know, it kind of reverses the tables.
Right.
And I'm not saying that you have to smoke weed. I'm just saying that it works for me.
Yeah.
So
try it out.
yeah. Exactly.
That's cool.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Is there a certain time of the day that you kind of are the most creative?
I like to kind of get all of my personal stuff done early in the morning.
Okay.
Like run errands, do shipments. Like this morning, I actually shipped out a shirt and a hat.
Nice.
And the line is the shortest at like 9 when they open. So
Okay, so you gotta get it.
you gotta be
early.
time efficient.
Yeah.
You gotta be time efficient. And then, yeah, I'd make myself some breakfast because I can't do it on an empty stomach. And I have a a whiteboard on my fridge of a list of different things that I want to do, and some of them probably won't get done for months, but it kind of keeps me busy and not bored.
Okay.
So each day I try to work on something, and if I really get into something, then I'll just try to finish that, and then on to the next.
Yeah.
So it's fun. It definitely makes me want to wake up early. I never really had that feeling a couple months ago. So it's really cool. Shout out to Bianca Burrows, BB Art. She is a huge influence on me, motivated me to really get me to where I am and to even keep going further, because this is just the beginning, you know. I'll be doing this for the rest of my life for sure. So
Plenty of time.
yeah, plenty of time. I'm very excited for the future.
How did you meet Bianca?
Bianca, she actually posted something on Instagram saying that she needed help with this project. It's Fuzzy Tacos. We did a huge taco mural, and at the time I've never really painted or anything, and she made a story that she needed help with the project, and I messaged her, but I knew like she's got like 20,000 followers on Instagram, so I knew she wasn't gonna necessarily see the message,
Right.
so I kind of had to take it one step further. I knew her friend Jordan, and I texted her. I was like, "Is there any way you can convince Bianca to help me? Just to convince her to help me, let me help her with this project?" And she did. And one thing led to another. I helped her out with another project, and then she eventually hired me to be her assistant.
Damn.
So now I am her assistant, and bartend, and I got a bunch of different things going on.
Yeah.
But I love it, man. It's an adventure.
Dude, that's wild. That's what it's all about, though. Like, some people see like something that they want to do, and then automatically they're like, "Oh, there's no way I can do it."
Yeah.
You have to try to figure out a way.
You gotta be persistent and kind of almost annoying.
Yeah.
Because I messaged Bianca probably 10 times prior to that, and she never responded. And I mean, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't take it personal. I just kind of kept messaging her, and it wasn't even her that who initially got in contact with me. It was her friend who kind of made it possible. And now I'm living. This used to be Bianca's studio, so now I'm living in her studio apartment, and things are going great. So just keep swimming. Keep being persistent.
I'm like a little Dory, just like swim across the screen right now.
That's right. I should have drew a Dory.
That'll be the next
That's your next project.
Yeah, that's right.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
So another thing about your shirts is that you actually made them yourself.
I do. Yes, these shirts. They were originally I ordered them blank light blue shirts, and then I tie-dye bleached the bottom half, and I screen printed the top, and then hopefully I'm not messing up the mic here. Then we did a nice little back, Tassi Worldwide, because a lot of my friends are very supportive, and they go around the world and different countries and different states, and they post the stickers and stuff. So I kind of wanted to make like a theme around that, and that's where the Tassi Worldwide came from. So eventually I'm gonna put out stickers and stuff like that with that logo, and everything. All the logos that I do are hand drawn. Yeah. So
everything's all you. Man.
Everything comes from
the screen thing. I don't know if you can see it from the.
No, I don't think you can.
Yeah, but it's like right here.
Include that somewhere.
Yeah, it's so dope. It's like right there.
We print the t-shirts over there to the left, and that's where it comes from. We got over here these are the Heat vinyl transfers, season 2.
Yeah.
You just slap them on there.
Yeah. So season 2. Should I explain season 2?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So season 2, like every clothing brand kind of puts out their clothes in summer, fall, winter, spring kind of deal. I wanted to be a little bit different. So season 2 is kind of like we're gonna do seasons like TV shows. So once the t-shirt has sold out and the season is over on the website, that shirt will never be made again. And I guess it's like a collector's item at that point. Limited edition. Every shirt is technically limited edition.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And these ones, you're hand bleaching them.
Yep, I'm hand bleaching them
they're
myself.
Not, like,
every
no one is the same.
every shirt is individually a little bit different. Yep.
Dang, bro. That's great. How did you come up with that idea? You're just like,
I have a influence from a lot of musicians, and there's also another clothing designer called Kid Super, and they kind of,
he's
you know him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely thinks outside the box and is very creative and does everything his own.
Yeah.
So I would kind of try to be like him. The rap group that I'm talking about is the Beast Coast or Flatbush Zombies, and the Underachievers.
Oh, I've heard the Underachievers.
Yes, they are. They talk about like psychedelic type stuff, and they do a lot of tie dye, and that's where the ideas kind of really came from. I like the idea of every shirt being a little bit different, kind of makes it special for the buyer.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, they're like each of them are unique.
yeah, exactly.
So it's not only limited edition; they're also like completely their own.
Yes,
That's kind of cool.
exactly. Yep. And I still got a lot more work to do, but I like where it's headed.
Yeah,
so it's
that's
cool.
exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
and on top of the shirts, you also do like big paintings as
Yes,
well, right?
canvases,
Yeah.
custom canvases. That's again, Bianca got me into doing that. I never really thought I was like to paint, and now it's like a huge passion of mine. Behind the camera, I'm working on a Mac Miller piece.
Yeah, like it's like right there.
So I'm very excited for that. It's just fun. So, and it keeps me off my phone, and I barely even watch TV anymore. I kind of only have a TV in my apartment just for guests when they come over.
It's not even for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, because I don't want to just, I mean, this is fun, like sitting around and talking. I like doing this, but not everyone likes to do that. So,
Yeah.
That's
like,
true.
you know, people like to watch Netflix and stuff, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But I just like to do other things.
Yeah, it's just personal preference.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool.
Hmm.
I like how hyped you are about like everything.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
Um,
You gotta keep it simple sometimes.
I don't know. I had never really had this feeling before, so I guess it's like kind of new and fresh. I hope it lasts. I think it will. I think it'll last forever. But also, coffee helps a lot too.
That obviously applies. Like,
It does.
It definitely
Yes.
does.
Hmm.
We even have to have like our own coffee budget,
Yeah.
like where we meet
Yeah.
other people and like have meetings and stuff, because like it's a big part
It's
of
a
our.
lot.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I bought a Keurig. And it also saves gas because I don't have to drive to the
That's
Starbucks
true.
every time.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a little like 1 to 5 cupper.
Hmm.
It's perfect.
Yeah, for
If I
sure.
want 5 cups, 5 cups is really only 2 cups.
Yeah,
Like I feel realistically.
exactly. Yeah.
So go big or go home.
Hmm.
I could do both at my house,
That's right.
which is perfect.
Yeah.
So what's next? So this is dropping. When are you
Mhm.
gonna drop your next season? Like how often do you think you drop seasons?
So I like that question. It's a good
Yeah.
question. There's no really time limit to any season. It's
Okay.
kind of will be up to me and kind of when I feel like the time is right.
Yeah.
Like it could be probably it probably won't be anything shorter than like 3 months,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
but it could be as long as like a year or two.
Oh.
So it kind of
It's
Keep
just
on your toes.
yeah, exactly. You gotta
You never know.
Hey, so they gotta pay
Mhm.
attention to see when the next
Mhm.
season's coming.
exactly. And then there might be like a little gap in between where I like shut down the website and kind of like regroup and refigure everything out and make it a little bit better than it was before, and then I'll drop the next season. So, and I also have no idea what I'm doing. So this is like,
Same.
you know, this is all
Literally.
an experiment. Hopefully it works out. But you never know until you try.
Yeah.
So you gotta keep just doing different shit.
Dude, seriously.
Yeah.
Like that's the best way to learn. Bro.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
That's like our whole life.
Literally,
You just
like-
gotta keep doing different shit.
Yeah.
So it works.
Like I just dropped a shirt a couple weeks ago that I thought was gonna sell a lot better than it did, and it just hasn't. But just gotta hope the next one is that one that keeps going, and then you never know what could actually like blow you up like virally. You know,
Yeah.
is virally a word?
Yeah.
Pretty sure, yeah. Make it work. It's a word now.
All right, cool. Sweet. I'm not too good with words. So.
Same here,
Neither.
bro.
We just want to make them up as we go.
Yeah, I'm just good at
No,
painting
dude.
pictures.
That's so funny.
That's wild.
And that's how you paint.
Yes, mostly in black and white.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's talk
So
about that.
Tommy just told us he's colorblind.
I am. I'm colorblind. Not like fully. Like I can't see colors, but I mix up green and brown, green and yellow, yellow and orange, blue and purple.
That's
So,
pretty crazy. So
yeah.
how?
So like those leaves over there.
They all look the same. Yeah.
It's crazy. So
Yeah.
like those green leaves and that red awning.
Oh, I can kind of tell that's like
Are they
pretty
different shades?
because like the awning's more like a solid, and the
Oh,
leaves
right,
kind
right.
of spread out a little bit more. But I mean, like to a certain extent, I could see like some differences, but like if they're like clashing, if they're
Yeah.
like going
Yeah.
across from each other, like there's no shot I could like tell which one's which. Like there's a Google test on and like you can see numbers like
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
the color,
yeah,
and the
yeah.
colorblind people can't. So like all they see is just the dots, and like the non-colored people, colorblind
Yeah,
people can see the
number.
can see
Yeah.
the numbers. So yeah,
What?
so that's when I officially knew. But I was diagnosed when I was little, but I never really believed.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'm just.
I know what colors are.
I think I just get it wrong sometimes.
Interesting. I'm
Like
so
with everything else in
intrigued,
life.
I'm so like intrigued because I'm like I always think like does everybody see exactly what I'm seeing? Like
Like
Yeah.
how do you know what like the
yeah,
colors?
like even if you can see color, like what color are you actually seeing? Like how does everyone know that it's the same?
I don't know. That's why black is my favorite color, because I always know for 100% that that is black.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and I think it's the coolest.
It is
Yeah, for sure.
mystery of black.
Yeah. Dang. All right, so we're gonna take a quick little break, and then we'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
Sweet.
Shout out to Chris.
Yeah,
podcast
appreciate
editor.
you. Chris edits our podcast and he's great.
Oh, awesome! Shout out to Chris.
Shout out to Chris.
All right, Tom, you want to do another sound clap for us?
Sure.
Oh,
One
dude.
time we had one time
Who?
we had a big explosion. Whose was that?
Oh, Joe's.
Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, one time we had Chris put in like a massive explosion on the table. It was hilarious. He did a great job. Like
Maybe,
the whole
maybe
thing
can we
was
do that
Chris
again,
Yeah.
It was part Chris.
You want to do it again?
but bigger, if possible? I mean, I don't know.
Oh,
Hey,
it's
just give
definitely
it- yeah, just give it
possible.
another clap.
I believe in you.
We do one more class.
Oh.
Oh, smoke everywhere.
That was a big one.
That's gonna be funny. Appreciate you, Chris.
Once again, shout out to Chris.
Right.
That's awesome. Okay, so you're gonna go into stickers now too.
Yes, stickers. I have.
I like to have like that whole table is covered. in
Yes.
stickers. Is that an IKEA table?
It is.
Bro, IKEA is
So,
where it's at.
this is an IKEA table as well.
I love it.
Shout out IKEA.
I like you.
Yeah, I have my own sticker here. I've made some in the past. I just don't have the funds for it right now. You know,
Stickers are expensive.
you gotta budget for it,
Yeah.
and it's something I want to do, but it kind of slips my mind. It's like always a last minute thing. But I definitely have the graphics and the material like to do it.
Yeah.
I just need some investors.
Oh, camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be cool.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, once I start making some more money, definitely be making a lot more different stickers. I have a couple more different designs in the works that I'm going to be playing with that will be in season 2.
That's cool.
So yeah, season 2 is kind of gonna be like an animated, different type of, kind of like classical logos type thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I like to do a lot of throwback vintage
like
looks.
retro.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be good. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited for season 2.
I love like the 90s and the 80s styles. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I actually like, so I don't know if I told you this, but I started like a t-shirt company like a while ago.
Yes.
Yeah, so it actually started off of stickers because I saw this one documentary, Exit Through the Gift Shop. Have you ever seen that one?
Sounds familiar.
It's on Netflix.
Okay.
So that'll be your one Netflix.
All right.
Your one Netflix view.
Okay, I will.
But it's about Banksy.
Okay.
He's like
Yeah.
this famous street
For
artist.
sure, I know Banksy. For sure.
All about him. He's incredible. And it talked about like a couple other street artists, and so I got like way deep into like street art in high school, and I was like, I'm gonna make some stickers. So didn't make any stickers in high school, waited until college, but made some and like loved it so much, stuck them everywhere.
Yeah, like we even went to like New York and like
Yeah.
everywhere.
And then I gave them to everybody, and like they stuck them everywhere.
Yeah.
There's some up in Europe. other
Exactly,
places,
yeah.
Which is so like shirts even cooler. You know, wearing them and like what?
Yeah.
But then that kind of led me into branching into like t-shirts and like, all right, maybe I can build one t-shirt.
For sure.
And we'll buy it.
Yeah.
But then that was fun. But like the minute you're like you're on season 2, that's crazy. Like I made a round of shirts and I was like, that's cool. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
also Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram now definitely helps. A lot of my friends and family in New York definitely helped me selling out that first batch of t-shirts, the original white. They were just all white and they had this logo in black. And the material is really where it's at.
I know, this looks so nice.
Yeah, very soft. This one's kind of old and faded, but when they're new, they are.
I like old and faded shirts.
Yeah.
I feel like they like.
Yeah, but that feels nice.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
for sure. So yeah, my friends and family definitely helped out a lot. And then from there, it kind of just like kept on spreading. People would wear them out to the bars, and like when you're drunk, people
Take photos.
Yeah, take photos and do that. And actually, when I go out, sometimes I'll bring like a box of t-shirts in my trunk, and I don't want to say I want to pick on the drunk kids and like try to like sell them shirts, but I like to keep them handy just because people like to buy stuff more when they're drunk. So I like to keep them handy.
Yeah.
So that's where I get a lot of those sales from too. Like just walking around, face to face helps. So it can't all just be online. You kind of got to do different things.
Yeah.
And
That's cool.
yeah, it's a long process, and it's got to find keep. Oh, jeez, got a bug.
That's a big one.
Yeah, jeez. I hate those things. But yeah, just fly distracted me.
Face to face.
Face to face.
Yeah.
No, seriously, like you gotta move it and attack it from like different angles.
Yes.
'Cause, like if everyone does it from the same way, like Instagram, then
Yeah.
there's no way for you to stand out.
Exactly. That's why I try to do everything a little bit different. This season, I want to do some video promotions.
Yes.
And so hopefully we'll work something out and we'll
Yeah.
get some cool, dope stuff going, because that definitely draws more attention, and it's just all about growth. And, eventually, I want to look back on like season 100 when I'm like 50 years old or however old I am. Hopefully, I'll be like sitting in my backyard, my pool, big house. So those are the goals, you know, like just to have a happy life and do what I love at the same time.
That's cool.
It's fun. That's what life should be about, right?
Yeah.
100%, man.
That's really cool. I feel like that's it. Like you just gotta have fun with it.
Yeah.
And like even if nothing sells, and that's something like I went into when I started this. Like even if nothing works, it's having fun.
For
It's
sure.
having a good time.
Yeah.
And
It's
like
all about
someone's getting something.
having
out of
fun.
this.
Yeah. There's also another kind of brand that I work with that is just born. You mind if I give them a little plug?
Yeah.
It's Club Rudy's, and they're all about having fun. Yeah. Then we have a house in the Hamptons, and that's where Club Rudy's location is. And each party, I design a different shirt for them.
That's right.
And yeah, I feel like it's definitely could be another brand that could do very well. And hopefully, yeah, Club Rudy's, check it out.
So
For
everyone's
sure.
just like wearing your shirt.
Yeah, everyone's
does that
it for sure is definitely a good feeling. It's satisfying to see walk around, see you're drawing on the back of 30 different people, and they're all loving it. They're like having a good time in it. So it makes you definitely feel good about yourself, and makes you want to keep going, keeps you motivated. Yeah, for sure. And that's why I wake up. I don't have to wake up at 7 a.m, but I'm trying to do it even earlier. I know people that wake up at like 4:30 in the morning.
Right.
So like even waking up at 7, I feel like I could do better with that. So it's just getting better each day with everything you do. So nonstop, keep swimming.
Keep swimming like
I wonder how many times I've dropped that this podcast.
I feel like I need to go watch that movie then.
Yeah.
Just keep swimming like Dory.
Yeah.
It's true though. You just gotta keep going.
Yeah.
We just read this one book recently. It's called.
Keep
It's
Going?
called Keep Going.
It's literally called Keep Going.
Perfect.
Yeah, keep going. 10 ways to stay creative through good times and bad.
Yeah.
Did you guys tell me to read a book?
Maybe.
Um,
It might have been that book.
Probably. But I hate
that's a good
reading.
book.
yeah.
That one's like, it's actually like a cartoon book. Like he throws cartoons in there. He's
Yeah.
like a
Okay, so
cartoon artist.
there's some illustration in it.
Yeah, but there's
yeah.
a lot of
I could
illustration.
appreciate
And
that.
it's like it's tiny and it's a little square. So
Oh,
it's not
okay.
like a thick book.
So it's kind of like one of those books that you kind of just like flip through.
Oh.
Like,
yeah, like you
Oh,
can
I'll
read
check
it
that
in a
out for
day.
sure.
Yeah, it's like really good. Have you
You're like-
have you heard of the book Steal Like an Artist?
Yes, I actually
It's-
have that in my apartment right
It's
now.
by him.
Yes.
It's by him.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's another one of those.
Awesome.
So it's just like that. It's a good book.
I have to read that too. I haven't even read it. It's been in my apartment for like 3 months.
I gotta read that one.
I know, I will.
That one's a really good book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's pretty quick. Like once you get started, you're like,
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm also dyslexic, so like reading
Oh,
kind of sucks.
Okay.
But
that's true.
you know,
Audiobooks.
you got to get better at audiobooks. Maybe
Audiobooks.
100%. I'm gonna get an audiobook.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And podcasts.
That way I could listen and draw at the same time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's the best way to do
Perfect.
it.
Multitasking.
I don't need to read.
Yeah, so read to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the way to do it.
Boom.
Alright. Okay. Well, I think did your mic just fall?
Did it?
Are you good?
No, it's there.
Oh, it's just
The fuzzy part.
Oh, the fuzzy part
We'll
fell.
find it.
it's,
It falls off all the time.
Oh, there it is.
Sorry, technical difficulties.
Struggling on the second half of the show.
That's how you're good. All right, so before we get to the last question of our podcast,
Okay.
is there anything else that you would like the viewers / listeners / the universe to know about Tommy?
That's a good question. Right now, not yet. I kind of want to keep things a surprise for to come.
Gotcha.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what
Yeah,
else goes.
yeah. I definitely have a lot of things in the works that I'm working on. So yeah, just stay tuned. Stay tuned. TassiCap.com. We don't.
All the links and all that stuff is going to be in the description.
Okay, perfect.
So you'll be able to just click it and go straight to it.
Boom. At Tassi.cap is the Instagram. And yeah, create authentic peace. Be a decent person.
Respect.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, you want to hit Tommy with the last question?
Yeah, so our last question is, we like to keep it real on this podcast.
Okay.
So I like to share our struggles.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually someone else is struggling with something similar or the same thing.
Sure.
So what's something that you're currently struggling with? And what's something that someone can help you with today?
Well, I'm always struggling with money. That's a huge thing. But I also don't want a handout, so
Right.
no one give me money unless you want to. Something. What was it again?
What's something that someone can help you with today?
Something that someone can help me with today. That's a good question.
Right.
I don't know. I'm kind of a lone wolf. I kind of like to do things my own and kind of learn from my own failures.
True.
So support is all I really need.
Yeah.
Just motivation and love. Love would be nice.
So if you got love.
If you want to send me some love,
Yeah, send
Give
some
it the
love.
time.
I'll take it.
That's great.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone just needs support. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't have any money or if you don't have anything to give, just like support other people.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I am pretty grateful. I mean, there's a lot of other people who are a lot less fortunate than me.
right.
So if there's anyone out there that needs my help, I would love to help because
Look at Tyler, bro.
Yeah,
He's
no.
like, I just need some help, but like, if you need help, I'll help.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I think I'm pretty good right now, but I know there's definitely people who need help more than I do. So I would encourage people to donate, give food, clothes if you're not wearing them, and that are taking up your closet, just give them away. Don't throw them out. So,
Dude,
you know, it's the little things. The other day, a homeless person saw him struggling, and instead of giving him money, because I don't really know what he's going to spend it on, I went into Walmart and got him a jug of water, and it just made me feel good. So if you do stuff like that, I promise it'll make you feel good too.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true. And like the universe works in a
Yeah,
weird way,
yeah.
and it comes back to you.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
double. It's weird.
100% karma.
100%. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
So that's what I would like to say.
Dang. All right, so go share some love to Tommy.
Yes.
You want-
All his links everywhere.
Yeah, seriously.
Appreciate
like,
it.
Just take being able to just chase your dream and doing like what you were passionate about, as scary as it is already.
Mhm.
So like it really helps just like that one person be like, yo, keep it up.
Yeah.
It really does help out. a
Like,
lot.
you're doing great. I love your stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
Even if you're by yourself and no one is trying to really wants to help you, just keep going. You never know what will happen down the road.
That's true.
Keep swimming.
Right?
Just keep something
Keep
like
swimming. Just keep swimming. That's it.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Dos Cocos Locos podcast.
Yes. Make sure to like, review,
yes.
comment, subscribe, share. All the things.
Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell a friend,
I think that's everything.
and all that stuff.
All right.
All right,
One
guys.
love.
Take it easy.
Before we end this podcast, I just want to give a huge shout out to EV47. He's the one that made the beat for the beginning and end of this podcast. So you should definitely check him out because he's dope. And yeah, peace.
Yes.